Hello guys, good evening to all of you and welcome back to the sessions. So I guess you all would have studied 6 p.m. class on linear equation in two variable. So in this sessions, we would be continuing that journey, linear equations in two variable, and we will be looking for some more questions which are again important for your board examinations. Questions might be of some the same kinds, but let me remind you, they all are important. That is why I have taken all of them in the sessions. For those questions which are important, I have taken them more number of times just to let you remind that these questions do have important weightage in your CBSE board examinations. So, boys and girls and young lovely minds, welcome to the sessions of Sprint X of class 10th for CBSE board examinations. So, let's start our journey without wasting much time, and we are going to start linear equations in two variable. Rather, I should say we are going to end this session today on linear equations in two variables. So let's start the questions. The first question, and these are the sessions which are there for you guys, which you should take care and you should take a note of this, or you can take a snapshot of this, that these lectures are going to happen in the coming days. So here goes the first question for you all. 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equal to 4, and 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. I guess you all would be now knowing how to solve this question. So come on, let's start solving this question, and I would be watching who gives the first answer. So I guess you all must be knowing that the first step to solve this question is assuming that 1 upon x plus y is nothing but equal to u or v. So the first step would be assuming that 1 upon x plus y is u and 1 upon x minus y is v. Now the second step would be writing the equation in form of u and v. So the equation would be 10 times u plus 2 times v is equal to 4, and 15 times u minus 5 times v is equal to 2. Now for the making both the equations, solving both of them using the elimination method, I have followed elimination method. So I am equalizing the coefficients of v here, and for equalizing the coefficients of v, I have multiplied the first equation by 5 and the second equation by 2, and after multiplying them I will be getting the equations as 50u plus 10v is equal to 20, and the second equation as 30u minus 10v is equal to minus 4. And by solving both of these equations, I will be getting the value of u, that will be equal to, u is equal to going to be 80u equal to 16, so u will be equal to 1 upon 5, and v is equal to, substituting this value in the first equation, we will be getting the value of v, that will be nothing but equal to 1. So I have got the value of u and v, and then u and v was nothing but 1 upon x plus y and 1 upon x minus y. So equating them to their values, I will be getting x plus y equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1. So now solving both of these equations, I guess it's pretty easy, and I am seeing that many of the students have even started giving the answers. That's really fantastic and awesome. So adding both of them equation, I'll be cancelling the y, and adding both of them will give me 2x is equal to 6, and we will be having the value of x is equal to 3. Once we have got the value of x equal to 3, we will be getting the value of y is equal to 2 by substituting it in the equation. So we have got our x and y in a very easy manner. And this question, I have put this question again in the session just by keeping in mind that this kind of question is important. It can be 3x plus 2y, 5x minus 3y, but it can be of any type, but it will be of the type of 1 upon some variables, so that where you have to assume a new variable. This kind of questions is important, guys. So let's move on to next question. The next question again lies the very similar kind, and it will be a shorter for a 3 marks question, that x will be accompanied by some other constants in the form of a, b, c, d or p, q or something else, which will be treated as a constant, but it will not be in the form of numbers. So this question is again important. So again, solving for this question, you will be having these kind of question, and for these questions again, do the cross multiplication, solve the equation first in the normal form. Thereafter you can do any of the method, elimination, substitution or cross multiplication. I guess many of the students would not be going for cross multiplication or substitution. elimination would be the best, and that is why I have also used elimination here. I have multiplied the second equation by a so that we can make a square x and ab y, and so that both the equations get cancelled after doing the mathematics. See, when I will be multiplying the second equation by a, it will be a square x minus aby is equal to 2a square b. I'll just show you here how we are going to do that. Once I have multiplied it, it will become a square x minus aby is equal to 2a square b. Now I have written the same equation here, and the first equation has been written down as it is. Now subtracting both of them, once I have subtracted both of them, I will be getting the value both getting cancelled, and minus aby and this plus b square y written here, and both of them getting subtracted, so getting this final value. I have written this ab into a. ab into a is a square b, and ab into b is ab square, and reversing the signs for subtraction and getting this final value. And here I guess you all must be knowing that we will be taking out by as common, and remaining would be b minus a is equal to, here ab would be common and a minus b would be remaining. So now moving for the next step, that would be the same which I have just now written, and then solving both of them. See guys, very important, b minus a can be written as a minus b just by placing a negative sign taken outside as common. Whenever you take minus 1 as common, the terms flip their signs. The terms flip their signs. B was positive, A was negative. When I took minus 1 common, A will be now positive and B will be now negative. So always remember, whenever you take minus 1 as common, signs of the terms will be flipped. They will be reversed. And now A minus B and A minus B are good to be cancelled. So they will be cancelled, and Y will be having a value equal to minus A. And y is minus y minus a will be put in the back into this equations. You will be getting the value of x is equal to b. So by this method we can get our answers most accurately and in the least time. I guess you all would have understood this question. So moving back to coming on to for next questions. So I guess you all would be understanding these questions and understanding even the importance of these questions. So now come on, let's see other questions. Okay, here goes the next question. Determine whether the following pair of linear equations 2x minus 3y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 4y equal to minus 1 has unique or infinite or no solutions at all. Now I guess you all must be very much clear that how do we recognize that whether it's unique or or infinite solutions. A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. These relations tells us about the relation. So let's see about this solution. You all know the equations, and by knowing the equation you all know the value of A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2 and C2. Now just put A1 by A2, that will be 2 by 3, and similarly B1 by B2, that will be minus 3 upon 4. So if they are not equal, then surely it's a condition for unique, and here 2 by 3 is not equal to minus 3 by 4. So that is why they are satisfying the condition of A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. That is the condition for unique solutions. So if they are not equal, this means it's a unique solution, and hence we have found it out that the system of linear equations was a unique solution. I guess you would have got that which kind of questions are important and how to solve these kind of questions. Let me tell you again, it is important. So guys, please take a note of this. Now moving on to next question. This must be, you all must be clear with your understanding that how this question can be solved. Move on to our next question. Here comes the next question. The area of rectangle reduced by 160 meter if its length is increased by 5 meter and breadth is reduced by 4 meter. However, if the length is decreased by 10 meter and the breadth is increased by 2 meter, then its area decreases by 100 meters square. Find the dimension of the rectangle. So very first step, I guess you all must be knowing, assuming that the length of the rectangle will be L and the breadth of the rectangle would be B. And let's assume here that the area would be length into breadth, that is area also we have assumed A. Okay. Now we have three equations here. First, length into breadth is equal to area, first equation, because we have three unknowns, length, breadth and area, A. Next comes as writing that length would be increased, so L plus 5, and the breadth would be decreased by 4 meters, so it would be B minus 4. Multiplying both of them, we will be getting area, but that would be reduced by 160. So initial area A minus 160. Now writing the next equation, that would be length decreased by 10, so L minus 10, into breadth increased by 2, so B plus 2, is equal to area minus 100, because area is reduced by 100 meters squares. Now moving on to next, solving both of the equations. Once we have solved both the equations, we will be getting something. I'm not getting into detail of that what is that something, because I know that you all know at least multiplication, addition and division. So that is the basic thing. So I am assuming, and I know that my assumption is pretty correct, that you all know how to do the basic calculations. So I am just giving you the method with which you can solve it. Now doing the basic calculations, after doing the basic calculations, I have got the first equation, that is 5b minus 4l is equal to minus 140, and then solving the second equation, we will be getting a final value 2l minus 10b equal to minus 80. And once we have solved both of them, first equation and the second equation, first equation and second equation, we will be getting the value of length is equal to 60 and the breadth would be equal to 20, and the area, hence area, multiplying both of them, we will be getting 1200 meters square. Always remember, although I have missed it here, but you do not miss that here, write L is equal to 60 meter and breadth is equal to 20 meter and area is equal to 20 meters square, because guys, because writing the units and writing the final answer in the most appropriate manner is the best thing what you should do or what you should practice during your examinations for the boards, because boards take care of these things, that have you written it or not. Or even it would be better if you write it here length is equal to 60 meter, breadth is equal to, and here area. This would be the best practice. If you can do that, that would be really awesome. So I guess you would have understood my point and you would have understood this question also. So come on, let's move on to our next question. And the next question goes here. Determine the value of m and n so that the following pair of linear equations have infinite number of solutions. Guys, let me tell you that these kind of questions and this concept particularly is very much guessed up, that it is in a very probable guess that this year one question would be at least asked from unique solution, infinite solution or no solution. So don't forget and don't get confused among these questions. So that is why I have included so many questions in my sessions. So here the question is asking infinite number of solutions. So you all must be knowing what is the condition for infinite solutions. It is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Now this is the equation and we have to solve this equation. So let's solve this equation. We will be writing the equation and thereafter we will be writing the value of a, b, c, a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2, and then applying the condition for infinite solution, that is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, putting the values and then hence making them equal. Once we have made them equal, first is equal to second, we will be getting our values. That is solving both of them, I am getting a value of m is equal to 17 by 4, that is nothing but 4 1 by 4. And thereafter solving the second part of the equation, from this second part of the equation we will be getting the value of n. I'm not getting into the detail that how I have solved them, I'm just showing you because you all must be knowing how to solve them. So getting the value of n that is equal to 11 upon 5. I guess you all must be knowing that it is 2 1 by 5. So writing the value 2 1 by 5 and final value we have got m equal to 4 1 by 4 and 2 1 by 5. So by this method we can get the final value. Now moving on to our next question. Next question would be find the value of k for which the pair of linear equations have no solution. Okay, finally we are here at no solution. We have seen one unique solution, one infinite solution and one no solution. For this no solution you all must be again knowing the condition is a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so solving this equation again, equation written in the form a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2, all the values have been written. I am writing these steps time and again because just to remind you that when you will be writing your paper, don't forget to write these values. Otherwise, examiner, say for example, if you have directly written A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. First thing what examiner will ask that what is A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. And if you have not mentioned it in the very first time, examiner has the full authority to reduce your marks. So don't leave any stone unturned where you can lose your marks. So don't do that, please. Okay. So write these steps. These are only one-liner steps and hardly takes any time. Now, going to the next, writing the condition for the equation. For no solution, the condition is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Putting the values of all the equations and then equating them. While equating them, we have got the value of k equal to 2. And while solving by putting the value k here, we have got 1 by 5, which should it not be equal. Means k should be equal to 2 and not equal to 1 by 5. So that's completely fine. Likewise, in our previous question, here the values are different. So that is why I have not solved them. But what I would suggest you that anytime, whenever you are getting a question of no solution, solve this identity also, this equation also and this equation also. And try to get values from both the sides, that whether you are getting the value of k as different or same. If same, then surely there will be no value of k for which the equation will be satisfied. I guess I am clear with my point, isn't it? So k is equal to 2. K equal to 2 of pair of linear equations will have no solution. Final concluding line, an important one. I guess you all must be knowing. So moving on to our next. The next question goes right here now. This is a sprint and that is why we are running so fast, and I am very sure that you all just need to know what are the important questions. Solving is an easy task for you all, isn't it? If still you feel any problem, do reach me out. I will help you in all possible manners. Do reach Vedantu Care team, and I and my team along with me would be very happy to help you guys. So this is the next question, and I guess you must be finding it also easy. If not, then I will make it easy for you guys. A number consists of two digits. When the number is divided by the sum of the digits, the quotient is 7. If 27 is subtracted from the number, the digits interchange their places. Find the number. Okay, so let's see how to find this number. Number consists of two digits. So first of all, we will assume a two-digit number. That means that units place would be x and the tens place would be y. So the number formed would be 10y plus x. I guess you all must be understanding this. I have assumed the number as yx. Most of the time, many of the students might be assuming it at xy. So they will be writing it 10x plus y. Both are same. Now, this number is when divided by the sum of the digits. The quotient was 7. In the previous statement, question it was said that when the number is divided by the sum of the digits, quotient is 7. Okay. Now, if 27 is subtracted from the number, digits interchange their position. So yx becomes xy. So I am very sure you must be understanding that if the digits interchange, this x will become y and this y will become x. So the number would be now 10x plus y. So I am writing here 10y plus x minus 27 is equal to 10x plus y. Okay, isn't it? Now solving this equation, you will be getting the value. That value comes as to be, solving the whole equation, you have got the equation x minus y is equal to 3, and here 2x minus y is equal to 0. This means y is equal to 2x. And solving both of them, putting the value, we have got x is equal to 3. That's a very easy one, yeah. I guess it's a very, very easy one. So again, getting the value of x is equal to 3, and then moving on, getting the value of y, that is equal to 6. So I guess, is it fine? Yes, it is absolutely fine. And y has a value 6 and x has a value 3. So by this method you can get your, so the final number would be, see, remember that you have assumed this as your tens place and this as ones place. So 6 into 10 plus 3, the number would be 63. So the final number I have written here, the final number would be nothing but 63, and that you had to find. Always write the concluding statement. That is an important thing. So I guess I'm clear with my point, and I guess you would have understood that what this question wanted to ask and what should be the ideal solution. So guys, shall we move on to our next question? Are you ready? Okay, let's move on to our next question. Oh wow, that was the end of the session, because we have completed our 7 questions sprint, and that was all about today's session. Now, I had said one of the motivating lines in my previous session just now few hours back. So I'll be just completing those lines, and I'll be just completing those motivational lines. उन पंक्तियों को पूरा करूंगा जिससे आपका उत्साह बढ़े. वो लाइंस ये थे कि लहरों से बढ़कर लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चढ़ती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है. मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, चढ़कर गिरना गिरकर चढ़ना ना अखरता है. आखिर उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. कहते हैं डुबकियां सिंधु में गोताखोर लगाता है, डुबकियां सिंधु में गोताखोर लगाता है, जा जाकर खाली हाथ लौट कर आता है. मिलते नहीं सहज ही मोती गहरी पानी में, मिलते नहीं सहज ही मोती गहरे पानी में, मुट्ठी उसकी हर बार खाली नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. असफलता, असफलता एक चुनौती है, उसे स्वीकार करो. असफलता एक चुनौती है, उसे स्वीकार करो. क्या कमी रह गई देखो और सुधार करो. जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम, जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम, संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम. कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. तो मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, and all those students who are sitting out there, keep this always in your mind that all and each and everything, whatever is there glorious, comes for a price. हर एक चीज को पाने के लिए वो मुकम्मल कोशिश बहुत जरूरी है. जब तक वो मुकम्मल कोशिश नहीं होगी, पाई हुई चीजों की खूबसूरती नहीं होगी. इसी चीज को हमेशा ध्यान रखिएगा. कभी भी बिना मेहनत के पाई गई चीज कि कोई चमक नहीं होती और ना ज्यादा कोई पूछ होती है. और अगर उस चीज की पूछ है, उसकी चमक है, तो जरूर उसको पाने के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा मेहनत है. और मुझे इस बात का पूरा भरोसा है कि मेहनत से जो नहीं डरते, मंजिल हमेशा उन्हीं की होती है. तो बिना मेहनत से डरे हुए keep on fighting and keep on chasing your dream, and I am very confident that you guys are going to nail it. You guys are going to get and achieve your dream. Once again, repeat with myself that your aim is to get 100% marks in your mathematics board examination in class 10th. And be very confident, say to yourself that yes, you are going to get it. You are going to get 100 out of 100 in your mathematics paper, 80 out of 80 in your theory exams, and 100 out of 100 in your mathematics exam. So keep on saying this with you, with yourself, and for your inner self. And with this, myself Harsh Priyam signing off at this junction, saying you a goodbye and see you in the next session. Till then, bye bye and take care.